going on, everybody? Thank y'all for listening, as always, to the SLOC Network and everything that we have going on in the channel. But this is a special episode of the Wu-Tang, an American Saga uh, review series that me and the Focus Gallery, my man Focus, have been doing the last two. It's going to be the third season, the final season for this. Want you to check it out. If you love it, how we're talking, and if you love the Wu like we do, go on over to the Lando Experience and subscribe over there and check out the subsequent reviews that we'll be having on there for the show. Make sure you check it out. Show us love, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And we'll see you soon on more on the SLC Network. Man, dude, this is our first time doing this live.
yo.
The pandemic had us, you know what I'm saying?
You know
all
what I
that
mean?
stuff, man. This our third year, man, running.
Yeah, man, it's been fun. It's been fun trying to grow. You know what I'm saying? Grow
with
the
times.
writers and the you know what I'm saying of the Wu-Tang.
This season
American
3 preview
Saga.
for y'all. We are back, man. Thank
No
y'all.
question.
Everybody has been listening, watching this show, man, with me and Focus and wilding with us in the comments, all that good stuff, man.
Yes,
People,
of
y'all
course,
been showing us
love.
mad love with this.
Indeed, love, man. So we got some predictions.
Yeah.
Man.
So hold up. Before I was on the top of, we have to go into this show. We just work. We literally. So we was prepping for the show,
Right.
sitting here, and we just start going down a rabbit hole on YouTube, and we like, yo, what is this? We was like, what is the Atlanta Wu-Tang
Atrium.
Forever Atrium Party?
Super gritty.
So we click on it, and we proceed to see the wildest after party show, and not like wild where it's like wild, like no craziness like that. Just randomness.
Just random ODB. Rest in peace.
Yo.
That kid, that dude was drinking the whole day, bro.
Yeah, and
Clearly.
then so break down it because you looked it up. Break down the
So what it was they did an appearance basically at Club Atrium in Atlanta in August of 1997. It was after this show with Rage Against the Machine, right? So they had already had a huge like show,
and they can get kicked off this tour in a minute too.
Yeah,
That's the thing.
you know what I mean. They were celebrating Wu-Tang Forever going platinum. It got released in June. They were platinum by August, so they were outside. They were, you know what I'm saying, booked with Rage. And this particular night, they decided to go and do an appearance at Atrium. But so they're sitting down. I was saying, it looked like almost at one point it looked like a town hall meeting because everybody was just sitting down, interacting with the crowd, raising, how many of y'all like this? How many of y'all rock with that? What's your favorite? You know what I'm saying? That kind of interaction. And then,
but we thought it was a regular concert at first, not realizing it was just a club date.
We didn't have no context, man.
Like the difference it was being an actual club date is the killer. Like
ODB was wild insane. ODB was to the point where Ray like gave him a broken mic or something like that. They turned his mic off. It was like, you take this one. You know what I'm saying?
Man, he was literally he just was freestyling over random beats.
Oh man.
We don't know what he was talking about. He's like, what do you say? Something like, let me start speaking Spanish.
I don't even know what language half of that was, man.
And then his actual real song they put on Brooklyn Zoo, he leaves the stage.
He
walks off.
So they start covering his lyrics, and he came back afterwards like, yeah, I'm ready. And then
also, y'all,
I
guess I ain't doing it.
I can't do it now.
And they was like, old Dirty fucked up, y'all. He drunk. This is what happens drunk.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I wonder if they're going to recreate this.
I hope so. What they did recreate, it looks like they recreated the Cribs.
The MTV Cribs, yeah. So that's what started us on this whole journey with this, seeing the MTV Cribs.
Yeah. So I don't know. We were talking like, do you think they're gonna like go back and try to like connect the dots on some of the plots that they covered initially?
But man, there's so many other plots they gotta do.
Exactly.
We ain't got time to do.
We
got a whole bunch of new plots.
I can't see him going back, man. Because like you said, like what Attila, the Attila character would have been nice to be revisited. I mean, there's some things with Shuri and there's some things with
Well, Shuri look like she's in here a little bit with with a little bit of Ghost, whatever.
But like the development piece, like there's just so much that happened.
I mean, it's a lot because I wonder when they talk about the beefs when they like, man, what we supposed to be doing beefing?
Yeah.
And I'm like, is that with Biggie and Bad Boy?
Yeah,
is that
could
with
be
Nas and the
joint.
QB Cats?
We'll see.
I mean, we was beefing with a lot of people on the low because they were so deep.
And then too, they would beefing with each other a little bit too.
Yes. So
because you got RZA that's basically like, according to them, trying to change the sound or the brand to make them more
palatable.
I guess, palatable.
Yeah.
So
because he put in the strings.
Yeah.
For Triumph, it's on Triumph, I believe.
He threw the strings in for that one. It was a couple of tracks.
But he claimed that they tried to play it. Remember, he's on the boat that he heard it originally.
Yeah. Oh,
I don't when they was on the ferry. But that wasn't on the ferry when he heard.
It was the ferry. He was the violinist.
Yeah, that he made him think about Triumph. I don't know if that's true. It's probably just TV.
Could be Hollywood, man. Yeah. But the things that's mainly what I'm anticipating. They're changing. They're leveling up, right? They got money now. They got the Wu Mansion in L.A. now.
Yeah. The Wu Mansion.
They've got a
the Wu Mansion, yo.
They've got a global you know what I'm saying, globally recognized brand.
I mean, and are we gonna see Power running shit a lot more?
Yeah, I would imagine. That's accurate. We're definitely gonna see Dirty's character go off the rails quite a bit more. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, look, we just watched the whole thing of him being out of control.
That's just one thing. They got a whole season of this, right? So,
were they leaning on that earlier, saying because of the situation with him not letting Dirty sign the Def Jam? Is that his impetus for him going down this? That's what they're trying to say. At least to me, that's the feeling from season 2.
He could be lashing out, man. I don't know. Your Cappadonna gets reintroduced at some point, I would imagine.
Yeah, you got to.
Because shoot, you had him on what? You had him on Ice Cream. You had him on Winter Wars. You had him on. Was it Wu Wear also?
Wu Wear, yeah, he's on Wu Wear.
You had him on and then Triumph.
Yep.
So I mean, he's
everywhere.
Yeah, he's everywhere. So there's that. There's an introduction to Cap that I'm anticipating. The old dirty bastard unraveling. You know what I'm saying?
The old dirty bastard unraveling.
Going on tour with Rage Against the Machine. That's a huge like crossover move that they made. And then a lot of trust issues with like contracts. My bad. Like contracts and just moves. Just how they moving in general.
Yeah, I mean
more corporate structures and that kind of stuff.
If you think about it, what RZA was really tinkering with a lot of shit.
Yeah.
Like, and you gotta think these dudes just want to get the fresh Wallies and some what was it? Was it pure players?
Some pure players, some Pelly Pellies, yo,
and some Pelly Pellies. And RZA's like, no, we could go worldwide with this.
Yeah.
And there's no wrong way of doing this. That you can be just a local hero or you just be cool and comfortable. Like, yo, I made it out of Stapleton. I'm cool with that.
Yeah,
that's it. But there ain't nothing wrong with thinking bigger either, though. It's just perspective. It's Martin Luther King versus Malcolm X type of theory. Whatever way, it ain't no.
No, answer me this, and I don't. It's just because I don't. And then y'all comment too. How did it play out? Did Power and Divine, did they ever fall back out? Because I know they came.
I think they still together now.
Okay, cool.
I think they got more stronger together, and they really start running all that bread. Like,
all right, cool.
If anything, they have each other's back more.
It looked like Power was running more thing. I think he took more of the leadership because at first it was Divine.
I think Divine has the marketing brand inside. I think Power was doing that grimy shit on the back end of the shit. Like,
all right,
hey, we need to get our motherfucking bread at these shows and stuff.
No doubt.
We saw it when they did the one. What was it? The Fever.
Yeah,
and he was like, he made it happen. I think that he did that though, and I think Divine is on the side more of how we moving the brand and how
I like to hear that.
Though.
I like to hear that. And you know what I'm saying? I'm a huge fan of the music and what I've retained, but the back of the house stuff I don't know much about.
Yeah,
so like
and it was always like, it felt like it was always like that. We didn't really know what Power was until I didn't even realize Power was Power until they did that movie Black and White. I didn't even realize that was him, that was Power that played Knowledge in Belly.
until
That's him.
I saw the movie Black and White. Remember Black and White? And I was like,
amazing.
oh, and it's like old dude from that's Wu-Tang Clan's one of his owners. I'm like, oh shit.
Yo, they
Can't
might.
trip
I
off
mean,
of it.
I don't think they'll cover that, but they'll like features and appearances maybe.
They
like
might show them in. I mean, because Meth is in Belly too.
Methods in Belly and Black and White, and
Yeah.
so is Raisin only.
Raisin there.
Raisin in Black and White. He's not in Belly, but yeah.
Yeah, but I'm saying, but you have them branching off, them also probably maybe getting jealous of Meth because Meth is getting
Little bit.
all the motherfucking shine.
He's getting all the shine, but yo, even too, this was around the time they were living in L.A. when the East Coast West Coast beef jumped off too. And I remember one time, like an interview with Pac, when he was an interview with Meth about Pac. He was talking about how he was a little apprehensive about hanging out with the Death Row cats, and Pac was like, "Yo, no, you're good." Like,
Hey, no,
we
Proof
ain't
Tupac
got no
was very,
problem.
very, very derivative. Like, I don't have a beef with these. It's just those individuals that are
Media
on the
did
East
that.
Coast.
Yeah. So Pac was so that's all around the same time.
Yeah.
And they were living in L.A., so I'm actually curious to see if
because
they
we
cover
talked about that. So Triumph came, not Triumph. Wu-Tang Forever came out.
Yeah.
June 97.
Yeah.
Pac died September 96. Biggie dies March 97. So, you know what? It might have been like, but damn, it was hot then.
It was hot
because
dog.
that was when a lot of them that war that was happening between the Bloods and the Crips and Bloods on top of Bloods that was going on after the Pac and Biggie death was going on for years after that.
See,
it was going on for
know,
years after that. But they was up in the hills and
that
shit.
was the climate. Yeah, well, that was in the hills, man, and they was doing their thing.
And RZA was trying to get into movies and shit. You gotta think about it. He was trying to score movies because when did Ghost Dog come out? When he
that Forrest Whitaker, yeah.
Because he did the score for and he was in that movie.
Yeah.
You got to think
Meth
Meth
he
was
really
in a
jumped
bunch
off
of shit.
into that, too. So
Yeah.
Meth got his SAG card.
Yeah.
He started popping in the, you know what I mean?
You got to think. Meth, I mean, is Belly Meth's first thing? I think it is.
Likely. I feel like
it probably is. I think it is. I think that is his first joint.
Yeah. But anyway, man, what do y'all think is about to happen? When does it air? It airs next week.
Oh, no. It airs Monday.
15th.
I mean, no, 15th, so Wednesday.
Yeah.
Wednesday. So y'all got this on Monday, so we're previewing it. Coming up, we'll be back every Monday we do the first 3 episodes and every subsequent episode.
Let's see how accurate we are. Man.
Yeah, I mean, I'm interested to see if they're gonna really show, and it's something I've always felt that cats really and Meth played it well because Meth was the motherfucking star of that fucking crew,
hands down.
And but it never felt. It always probably like was underground, but Meth could have blew it up more. Yeah. But I always felt like Meth never really threw it up in niggas' faces. It felt like it feels like that.
You think he shrunk himself?
100%.
Okay.
I 100% say that.
Most people do.
But I'm saying, Meth could have really blew. I'm like, he could have really been stanking in the link and being like, yo, I'm finna like, I'm doing like, he never felt like he was above the Wu.
Right.
Like it took. Think about how long. Like low key, think about how long it took them to do a Meth and Red album. Because people were clamoring that for a while. And I'm wondering if he didn't want to do another group album because he already had a group. Because think the Month of Man is 94? 95. 95 because Tikal
the Month
and
of Man was crazy.
Tikal and it's not
Muddy Waters, was it?
Muddy Waters.
Yeah.
It came out the same month.
That was insane.
It's not Muddy Waters. It's the one before that.
It's the one before Muddy Waters?
Muddy Waters is like 97. Okay. It's the one before. Is it Tales from the Dark Side? I can't remember. But it's Month of Man. Actually, I got my tablet right here.
Okay, yeah, the first one I ever bought was Muddy Waters, and that's the one that I kind of.
But you got to think about it, and you got to think how high the song "How High" came out.
Yeah,
95. We didn't get a Meth Red full album till 99, 2000.
The Blackout.
Yeah, that was 99, 2000. So you took it on 4 years, and people was like, "Yo, y'all got dope chemistry together.
Yeah,
y'all need to drop an album." And that's always something I always talk about. Like, did Meth be like, "Man, I already got a group though." Like, how would they make them feel if I'm dropping a group project?
Yeah, I don't know, man. That's they had to get the people what they wanted though in that respect, man. But yeah, it took a minute. It definitely took a minute. But while he's looking that up, y'all, you can find me on IG, Twitter. You know what I'm saying? All of that. The Focus, man. FOCUS Gallery. What is that? GALLERY.
Damn, they had a promo, a video promo for it. Damn.
Where they can find you at, bro?
Oh, they can find me at Dig Game ISU on Instagram, Dig Game on Twitter.
Yeah. The Focus THAFOC
SOLC Network as well.
Boom.
And Lando Cal Experience on Instagram as well.
There it
Because
is.
it's gonna be on both feeds, so both people on both feeds will get this on either Lando Cal SOLC
No question.
brand. But hold
What
on.
you got, man? Let me see.
So it is Muddy Waters.
It is?
Yeah,
All right.
Month of Man is Muddy Waters. You are correct.
That project was crazy, man. That was I think the single off of that was
It's whatever.
you had
Man.
a Whatever Man, and then you had the one with K Solo. Man, what's the joint? Yeah, anyway, it was Red and K Solo. It was hard, but yeah. And then remember the video with Anyway, we're getting off on a tangent.
Yeah, no, but
Let's
that's
say
what we do on
the video with Whatever Man was they had the nun outfits on.
Oh yeah, because they were redoing the Blues Brothers.
Exactly.
They redid the Blues Brothers.
And Method Man, I believe, was in that video.
Yes.
Okay.
He's
So,
in the video. So
That's when they start collabing on that.
It is 95. We are correct on that part.
Yeah.
So it's like that. Pick It Up. It's like that. My Big Brother is the first single. Whatever Man is the second one. Pick It Up is the third single, and then Smoke Buddha is the fourth single.
Okay.
I was thinking off Doc's the name. I was thinking
Doc's the name.
I was thinking I'll Be That.
Okay, yeah.
And then
That was
actually,
after.
the album I was thinking about was There Is a Dark Side. That was the album I thought was in Month of Man, but it's not. It is Muddy Waters.
It's Muddy Waters, man.
Yeah, it is Muddy Waters.
So
So what? Let's talk about some characters we want to see them. Talk about it. Do they bring up a Biggie and
I hope so.
bring up a Nas?
I hope
Do,
so.
do they recreate the Met the Mary video?
Ooh, that would be crazy. I think that would even be crazier than seeing the Meth and Biggie the What
Yeah.
that came out in
Yeah.
96? Does that come out?
No, that's
94. That's 94.
Yeah, that's 94.
Tripping.
94, kicking down your door.
Rugged Raw. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Kicking down your goddamn door.
Everybody's everybody. You know? So yeah, the Meth and Mary is a pivotal kind of R&B mashup for both. Like it was a big project.
No,
for both of them.
that was a humongous song.
It's huge.
Like Meth he's not the most lyrical of the Wu, but he has the biggest joints. I would say not bigger, the biggest ones.
Yeah.
For the Wu, like
Yeah.
and then he brings in the women to the Wu too. You know how many women was mad at the show when Meth went there for that Wu show?
Oh yeah, the last one
Yeah.
Son,
The
and
Meth
this is
Nine
what,
show?
2022.
Last year, yeah.
Women are mad.
Women
But
is mad.
yeah, man, Ghost did pretty well with the ladies too, but differently.
But that was kind of more box cut in your mouth ladies that like Ghostface Killah. Yeah. This is the one that got switchblades in her hair and stuff. So
Yeah.
if she get into a fight and you grab her hair, you grabbing you cutting your hands.
Yeah.
So those the Ghost was endearing in their hearts.
All right, you know what I'm
But the
saying?
regular girl that went to Spelman loved Method Man.
It still does.
It still does.
It still does.
Straight judge in
Yeah.
Detroit. Straight up and love Method Man.
That's
He's gonna
real.
be at the show.
That's real.
Straight up judge, living in a nice crib, mayor of the city.
Who else you want to see? So you got in the last season gets locked
up in the
Do
bank.
you think they connect the dots on when he gets out?
I think they're gonna throw him. They're just gonna throw his ass in
throw him
there.
in there. Yeah.
I wonder if they're gonna show how you guy was getting sunned a lot in them early days
I hope not, bro.
and recreating that from the show
Yeah.
when they was going off on you guys
Yeah.
on the train in Tokyo.
Man, I hope they don't cover that for
Because
his
Meth
sake.
was like, "Fuck, man!" But I guess they were going. He was going at them, but they're cousins. That's a whole different dynamic.
It was going at Meth too, though.
Yeah.
On
Yeah.
the bus.
Yeah.
Like every time we get a mic in our face, you the one that got us talk. Like let
See?
other niggas talk.
See, that's what I'm saying. It was some underlying. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Because
So,
he was the star of the show.
yeah, man. And then cats stopped trusting RZA like they, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Just because of his direction. And I don't think he was really consulting cats.
No,
Or,
he's just
you know
like,
what
yo,
I'm
this
saying?
the
He was just
beat,
saying, this
jump
is what
on it.
we're doing.
And jump on the beat. And
Yeah.
I guess probably cats is getting around other people, getting around some other beats. Cats,
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Like I'm trying to think of like somebody that could have been a dope producer, like Track Masters. Think about like Ghostface on a Track Master beat. He might have been like, oh man, I can do my fly luxurious shit on
P-Rock.
Yeah, but I'm talking about like some main, like at that time, jiggy shit.
Okay.
That I could see a Ray or a Ghost want to hop on.
Yeah.
And throwing on there. And RZA
shit.
like, no,
that ain't
got no
who
symphony
we are.
on
Exactly.
it. And you're like, no, motherfuckers, Track Masters, B.
Yeah.
They fucking blowing up Nas. They blowing up Foxy. Like, damn.
Yeah. Like that ain't us. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Or it could have been I don't know. I'm just wondering if we're gonna get into those kind of things.
I don't know.
You know?
I hope so, man. There was a lot of that though. It was around that time, and that's essentially where you get a gap in the music. You know what I'm saying, or a gap in the crew projects, the group projects.
Yeah, because we talking about after Wu-Tang Forever.
Yeah, Iron Flag.
But I'm talking about solo projects.
Oh, chill, yo.
Spring Clientele is the big joint after that.
Oh,
But that's not till 2000, I believe.
When was
That's 2000.
When was Digital? When was Bobby Digital?
98, 99.
Okay, so that was afterward, and then you had you had a couple of.
What's
joints,
Takal 2000?
Takal 2000 was after that.
Immobilarity, which is the downfall
what?
of the Wu.
I was gonna say,
And
I'm
they-
the
and they
only
messed up
person. I'm the only person, admittedly,
and it's St. Louis Times to
that
that as
does
well.
not hate that record. That
no, St. Louis Times to that too.
Break it down.
So Trife Trills produced like 6 songs on there.
Okay, so Trife is from here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
He's Nelly's tour. Well, he was Nelly's. I don't know anymore, but he was Nelly's tour DJ.
All right, boom.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah. I'm the only. Anytime a mobility comes up, I find myself
I can't
defending
fuck with that.
certain.
Can't fuck with it. I remember the moment. Shout
might have
out
been
to
'cause
my
I just
man
wanted-
Boogie. You met when we stayed. My boy
Yeah.
Boogie. I'll never forget Boogie. I know you're gonna be watching this when we drop this. We
What up,
went.
Boogie?
We took the bus to North Grand Mall and pulled together $9 each. Like, look, we gonna burn it. You know what I'm saying?
And
You
share
can
it.
and share
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
But we gotta get it today.
Yeah.
We gotta get it before. Like we was like the first single was like, but we gotta get the album, dog. We went to the mall, got it. We didn't even listen because we didn't even listen to it till we got back. We got it. We put it in, and we sat there for like 30 and 45 minutes, like doing other stuff.
Okay.
And then he literally turns to me. He's like, "This some bullshit, Swiss." And I was like, "I know."
Most people
And
say
like,
the same thing. All right, let me ask you what you thought about Cappadonna's The Pillage.
That was fine.
It was better than Immobilarity.
Yes.
Okay. I love The Pillage.
Deck's album better than Immobilarity, even though.
anything.
And then
That-
we'll talk about
What
that in
you
a second.
Uncontrolled Substance?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like
Better
it.
Immobilarity. Immobilarity was the beginning of the downfall of the Wu.
Uncontrolled Substance came out when? It came
Same
out
time.
in 99.
99.
Yeah.
Around the same time.
So
Around the same time. So
I didn't hate Immobilarity, man.
Oh man, that was a trash.
I don't know if I listen to it again, I'll report back. But I think back in '99, I just
I
probably was just
I
rocking with it.
refused. I have not listened to that album.
We
in
listening
at least
to
20
it, dog.
years.
We listening to
I
it,
can't.
dog.
I haven't listened to it probably 20 years.
We'll listen to it.
Damn, I
With
ain't listened to
fresh
Immobilarity in 20 years.
I might hate it now. You
You're
might
gonna
love
hate
it. I don't know.
I mean, I
We'll
don't
see.
know. I have to see.
Oh, love is a strong word.
What? Well, I mean, then we also, since we're talking about Deck,
Yeah.
we're gonna get into him losing all those Wu
Flood.
songs in the flood at the end of season 2. We get to that.
He's had probably the unluckiest career
100%.
out of anybody.
Taken
in that
off
group.
of the classic Pac joint as well.
Yeah. Oh man, it kept the ad libs.
Well, I think
You can
who was-
find it on YouTube.
Yeah, you know it's there.
Yeah.
But I listened to an interview with I
Is it Corrupt?
believe it Corrupt or Daz. It might have been Corrupt. It might have been Daz because our Daz produced it, and he said that the amount of like space they needed, it was a song already. They just threw Pac on there and it threw off the pacing
'Cause
for
he
the song.
came
'Cause
out
it'd have
of
been like
jail.
6 minutes.
Yeah.
And he was like, it was like, okay, we ain't gonna take Meth off, we ain't gonna take Red off. He was like, I ain't taking my ass off, I ain't taking Corrupt off.
You gotta go, bro.
Yeah, he's
And
like,
Pac
was
was like,
personal.
"Nah, but keep his ad libs."
Yeah,
Corrupt was like, he's like, "Yo, why you do that?" He's like, "Yo, because Pac was mean.
Yeah.
Because he was just mean and he wanted to do it. That's how he wanted to do it." But yeah, because they was throwing everything at him when he got out of
yeah.
jail.
Like that was
Anything they
supposed to
could
be
throw at
that
him.
was supposed to be on the Dog Pound album.
Exactly. And then my mom made up too.
That's what I got my mom made up. I got my mom made up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's that.
Yeah, my
It was
bad,
another. It was
y'all.
no. It's some other. What you call it?
It's like
too,
1 a.m. y'all. I ain't firing off. You know what I'm saying? My
Yeah.
bad.
No. It's
But-
It was a gang of like half the Dog Pound album songs ended up on
On Pox.
on Pox.
project.
Checkout Time is another one.
Okay.
That one was supposed to be. That was a Dog Pound song, I believe. Scandalous was a
Yeah.
Dog Pound song.
Was it really?
Yeah, that was a Dog Pound song.
Chill. That's
I mean, Nate's on the hook. She's so scandalous. It was literally that was a Dog Pound.
Who got
Dog
better
Pound.
hook?
Dog Pound got played too with the Pac situation too as
Who
well.
got better hooks, Nate Dogg or Method Man?
Ooh, I'm gonna go Method Man though.
Word. All right.
Ooh,
Oof.
let me take that back. Let me think. Hold on, I gotta think on that one. Hold on, y'all. Hold on.
Hey,
Hold
y'all
on,
comment too. Who got
Hold
better
on.
hooks?
Ooh,
All right. Who got better hooks, 50 Cent or Method Man?
Method Man by far.
Okay.
By far.
All right.
But this is I'm gonna go with Nate just because Nate's got some classic, but Meth does too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sit with that one for a second.
I'm gonna go Nate because Nate is actually a hook person. Like that's his. Meth just happened to be the person that
He
has
just
a
happen
voice.
to be good at it.
Yeah, Nate literally does the hook.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna go Nate. I'm gonna go Nate. This
Yeah. That's
because
rough.
you know what? Because I'm gonna go Nate because Nate has more versatility. Meth has only done great hooks for Wu projects.
I don't know.
What has he done a great hook for somebody else?
Let me think
On the
about
what?
it.
I mean, I guess on the what? For Biggie.
Yeah, that was crazy. And then let me see. I gotta think about that because the Mary joint, she sang the chorus.
Right, and that was his song.
Yeah. Let me see. He's got a couple joints with Busta Rhymes. I'm trying to think.
Okay, what remix version or regular version of "You All I Need to Get You All I Need"?
Ooh.
The video version with the or the upbeat one with the Biggie ad libs.
The Mary joint.
No. Both of them got Mary on it.
What you about with the video?
The video version was
With
that
the
the more grimier
eyeballs.
beat. Yes, the
Yeah,
grimier
yeah,
beat
yeah.
though.
Yeah, I like that one.
Doom, 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 doom,
Yeah.
doom, doom.
The one I don't like
doom, doom,
because
doom.
there's two versions of that too.
Yeah, because the
he has
album
a-
version don't have no hook. It's him on the hook. It's Meth on the hook.
Was it the nah? Because the verse got shortened. Resurrect through God best resurrect through how does it? Oh,
He
man.
said, "God bless, resurrect through the." Oh, man.
Let's see. That's how that's how it works. So we thinking about it. My bad, Math. If you
No, he
see
said, "Look through my son,
Resurrect through God.
through my son and live again." Resurrect through my son and live again, right?
Nah, it ends with best believe, and then you all that I need, I'll be there for you. But it cuts it off on one of the versions of that version.
So it's like about 4 or 5 different versions of that. ain't it?
Yeah. So it's like anyway, but yeah, I like that one better.
Damn. Yeah, I'm just one. But man, I'm going back to this.
As soon
Nate
as we
thing,
stop
man.
recording, I'm gonna
Oh yeah,
spit the
but
whole verse.
But I'm
through
saying, but
that.
Nate is this Nate Method Man thing is, but it's Nate Dogg though, man. It's got to be Nate Dogg.
Nate was
It's got to be Nate Dogg.
that was a saucy dude, man. He was a singer, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's got to be Nate Dogg. But I'm saying because Nate was on R&B songs, he was doing hooks on like East Coast rap songs.
Yeah.
Meth hasn't done a hook for a West Coast artist. Nate has done for West Coast and East Coast because Nate did Fabulous.
Okay.
And he did oh no, like you got.
Niggas ain't scared.
That's also yeah. I'm going with Nate, man. I'm going with Nate.
Crazy. That was.
I'm going with
oh my
Nate.
God.
I'm going with Nate.
Yeah,
I'm
he
going with
won
Nate.
that one.
Yeah, Nate got that one because he's got more versatility.
No, but Meth did. We talking about Mind Made Up.
Yeah, he did on my mind.
That was the hook for. That was a West Coast record.
That was a West Coast.
That was crazy, sir.
That's it.
So yeah, I don't know, but it's still Nate though.
Yeah, it's Nate.
Yeah.
Because yeah, it's Nate. It's Nate. It's Nate. It's Nate.
Yeah, man.
It's Nate Dogg. It's Nate Dogg. But man, I mean, what do y'all think the previews of for this next season of Wu-Tang Forever?
There's so much ground to cover.
Yeah, I think it's
So
gonna be
little time.
hard for them to. And I don't know what was. I wonder if this is a deal with Hulu or would they wanted to get ahead of. They just wanted to get it before shit got fucked up for real amongst the Wu.
Well, maybe there's a season 4.
But it said the
But-
final season.
Yeah, well.
Or do you think that, or maybe Riz is moving to somewhere else for some other rights? But then you're gonna lose actors. That thing is gonna be. It's not gonna be the
I don't
same
know.
exact production.
I don't know.
Or maybe there's like, yo, we just need to cap it off after the second album because that's when.
Yeah, 'cause I think really after this season.
Watch it be Immobilarity and be like, yeah, man, I'm finna drop Immobilarity.
Turn.
And that's gonna be the end of the that's gonna be the last
it's a
episode.
wrap,
Oh, that's gonna be the last episode. Hey, Immobilarity gonna be the last
I'm gonna
episode.
fall out laughing if they cover this. Yo. I mean, so, all right, real quick.
Yep.
In this time period, how many projects drop?
Talking about between.
And how are they going to prioritize these projects in this season? If they even cover any like.
I think they're gonna go
specific-
straight to Wu-Tang Forever. And I think they're gonna go.
Have to be, right?
I think they're gonna go to Wu-Tang
have
Forever,
to.
and then just kind of like, oh man, Meth out here doing movies and shit now. Like just mention shit, and maybe do like some flashbacks of like maybe they get somebody with marry him recreating a video for a second. Show them doing like, I mean they saying I got a classic on my hands, and we talk about Built for Cuban Links. And then like they run through that and kind of run through everybody's kind of like updating everybody from 94 to like 97. And then I think everything may be based around 97.
Musically, 94 to 97 seems like such a different time. And it's only 3-4 years.
But it was so much that changed, man. You got to think Pac and Biggie died.
That's crazy,
during that time period. So we literally, the hip-hop landscape changed. You have the rise of Jay-Z during this time.
9-6.
Yeah, 9-6, 9-7.
Yeah.
At this time. And actually, low-key, no, Jay-Z really didn't rise till 98, 99. Really, it was set up for. Wu was really standing on their own.
Yeah.
They were the only. If you think 94,
94.
Those the dopest albums. People and Nas too.
When did Outkast?
95, 93, 94.
93. Okay.
93, 94 is Southern Playalistic and all that stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
So you got to think.
So AT Aliens though came out in
96.
That was a monster record.
96. But I'm saying I'm talking about for East Coast or like or the.
Okay.
But you got to think Outkast still wasn't mainstream rap yet. It still was a West-East bias.
Wu-Tang was
within
at the top
this.
of the food chain.
Yeah, Outkast really didn't get that love, I think, for everybody till Aquemini.
Okay.
Aquemini, like, shut it down.
Oh, that was a rap. Yeah.
Yeah, and then Stank On You just put that real foot on it with Bombs Over Baghdad and shit like that, where it was really like you couldn't deny them motherfuckers, and then they just kept pushing forward. But it was really set up for them to shine, though. For Wu, but Wu as a group, it's hard for a group to come together as a collective to do that. And maybe Meth could have been that dude like that, but I don't know. Like I wonder, I real talk. I honestly feel that Meth dimmed his light for them.
Yeah.
And they may not feel like that. They may feel that he be over doing extra shit. He could have been way more extra than me, to be honest with you.
Nah, yeah. You think he should have been, or you think he played?
I don't know if it's. I think he may have did it the right way.
Okay.
Because it did the longevity for them to be able to do shit now as a group, period, for more bread on the back end.
I'm looking at this list. And so you had the Fugees, right?
Yep. Fugees is popping. Fugees is crazy at this time.
Crazy.
But the Fugees are breaking up too at this 97 as well.
This is insane, right? And that was the Score album.
And that's 95, right?
Me,
that's 95.
That's all 90s. Everything on this list is 96. It was written.
Yep.
Muddy Waters.
Yep.
Illuminati, Illidef Half.
So that's DJ Clue's album. Is that DJ Clue's mixtape album?
No, that's Pac.
Oh, Illuminati 7-8 Theory. Yeah.
7-8 Theory, exactly. You got Hell on Earth.
Oh,
that was
deep.
You know what I'm saying. Iron Man came out 96. He had some stuff down south. You know what I'm saying. Master P. Yeah. So you had joints dropping like this. 96 was great. The Dogfather.
Oh, that was a bad album.
Came out,
that was a bad album. That was the end. That was the nail in the coffin of Death Row. That album was because you got to think Pac had just died. You like, oh shit, another Snoop album. Dre had left.
Yeah.
You're like, okay, you were hyped. Like, okay, if this is it, we back, baby. We coming off Doggy Style that came out in 94, 93, 94, 93, 94.
Yeah.
94, I think that's 94. But then that didn't come out till 97. So you got to think 3 years Pac, Biggie died, Dre left Death Row.
It was beef.
Yeah.
Started Aftermath. Yeah.
Yep. Started Aftermath. It was a lot of turmoil going on right then.
94 to 97 was
like I tell people, like Jay-Z is
era.
dope, and Jay-Z is one of the best of all time. But it was a perfect storm for Jay-Z.
Yeah.
It was a perfect
Cats
storm,
got out
man.
the way, right?
But then you almost think like, damn, is that fucking destiny like a motherfucker with Jay-Z? You gotta think the storm. Wu's not getting along as much.
Yeah.
You know, Pac, Biggie's dead.
Yeah.
Snoop is on the decline. I mean, and he's not on decline. He just drops, not as a sophomore jinx. That's the whole sophomore jinx.
Big L got up out of here too.
Big L got killed 99. 99, Big L's dead.
And when did you say Jay blew up?
98, 99.
Go.
But I ain't mad at Jay-Z though. Look,
Nah.
you can take advantage of whatever situations in front of you, and he rose to the occasion.
He did.
And he got his lyrical prowess kept flowing
Continues
with
to.
it. But let us know what y'all think.
Yeah, man.
Thank y'all for listening.
No question.
Man, this was dope, man. This was dope.
No
This
doubt.
is dope. We did this together.
We're gonna be back. Yeah, man. In
man.
person.
Yeah,
Since season 1, man. This is the
It's
first
just what
time.
we did all these land. We thought it. No, season 1, but we didn't have video and shit going on.
Nah,
there.
we had no
We was
video.
doing them
It
in
was all
back of
audio.
your ladies
The
boutique.
joint, yeah. Shout out to the Passport Boutique back in the day.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, we gonna move forward with the season, and y'all appreciate you in advance. You know what I'm saying, and for following us this far. And let's watch this season, man.
Yeah, let's see what
Let's
it
get
do.
it done.
All right.